And a former church board member arrested and accused of molesting several young girls.
Have any answers at all?
No.
Tonight, we confront the former pastor now accused of covering the whole thing up.
I'm thinking if I had to do it all over again, yeah, I would have probably called the police. But I was trying to redeem him.
Years of child molestation, investigators say, was covered up by a leader at a Shawnee church.
The suspect, Charles Sullivan, a former church board member, arrested, allegedly confessing to years of molestation. The 91-year-old already out of jail after allegedly confessing to police. News 4's Dylan Brown tracking him down today. And Dylan, I understand you just didn't confront him about this.
No, Kevin, I also confronted the former pastor of the First Church of Nazarene in Shawnee. He was one of several pastors who allegedly knew what happened and never called police. Why did you molest them? Let me ask that.
91-year-old Charles Sullivan told police he molested several young girls over several years while at Shawnee First Church of the Nazarene. He had been a board member. One victim's story able to get 5 others to talk. Court documents allege Sullivan lured one girl when she was 9 years old to his truck in the church parking lot, promising a gift. There he touched her, kissed her, and tried to get under her clothes. She told Pastor Johnny Stevens, but police weren't called. Allegedly, the district superintendent, Terry Rowland, said a family member of hers could lose their minister's license if it was pursued further. I tried contacting the Nazarene district office where Rowland was.
Terry Rowland.
At the tone, please record your message.
I also went to his house, but got nowhere. Another alleged victim told police when she was 12 he molested her, saying, quote, "I could really go for a girl like you." Again, police weren't called. Another, 14 years old, she said while he molested her, she elbowed him in the groin. Pastor Stevens allegedly told her she was a, quote, bad kid, that people wouldn't believe her, that her family member could lose their job at church, saying the money Sullivan gave to the church helped pay for that family member's salary. Another alleged victim said Sullivan molested her. The pastor was told didn't call police. Instead, Stevens was said to have kept a close eye on him. Another said when she was 8, Sullivan put his arm between her legs, hand under her dress, kissing her on the mouth. Yet again, no report made with police. Another pastor at the time, Drew Donnell, who's now lead pastor at Muskogee Nazarene, allegedly told police he knew of 2 victims. When he told Rowland, though, he says the superintendent told him to try and not report it. We confronted Pastor Johnny Stevens at his home. He now retired from the church.
People are going to say he should have been taken out of the church completely after
Well,
that.
I'm not going to excommunicate somebody.
Why? If they're molesting little girls?
I just tried my best to watch him.
But you failed.
I don't know that I failed.
4 or 5 girls getting molested by this gentleman?
Did he? Did they? What would I do?
Police.
Yeah, maybe.
And not let him back in the church?
No, I'm going to let him in the church.
Even after he molested girls?
I'm thinking if I had to do it all over again, yeah, I would have probably called the police. But I was trying to redeem him. I just was at the moment and trying to figure it all out. So that's what I did. Maybe it was wrong.
Maybe.
I don't doubt that it was wrong.
In August, Sullivan was interviewed. He said he never thought of the girls as being kids, that when he saw them, he was aroused and acted on it. He said, quote, "You know, I had forgot all about this." When told that the girls didn't forget, he said, quote, "Well, all I can say is I'm sorry about it. We all do a lot of stupid things, and this was one of them." We tried confronting Sullivan, and while he was open with police, he had nothing to say to us.
Do you have any answers at all?
No.
And we went to the Nazarene District headquarters locally in Bethany, called both Rowland and Donnell. We haven't got a call back yet. We're trying to find out, though, why a report from 2016 was not followed up on. Sullivan's charged with 3 counts of lewd acts with a child, 2 counts of sexual battery.
Thank you, Dylan.